I'm sure you've all seen in the news what's going on just 90 miles away from the United States, in Cuba, where people are standing up against repression after 62 years of a Marxist, socialist dictatorship where there have been no elections, no human rights, no freedom whatsoever. The Cuban people are standing up, and I'm sure you've also seen those, I think, emotional images of folks carrying the American flag. Because for people who are repressed around the world, the American flag is the symbol of freedom and liberty. And it's interesting, they're not carrying the British flag or the Swedish flag, they're carrying the symbol of freedom, and the international symbol of freedom, something that sometimes people in our country don't remember. And that is the flag of the United States. And so I expressed at the beginning of the State Foreign Ops markup, full committee markup, my concern for the reduction in funding, for example, to the broadcasts that go to the Cuban people. This is not the time to be cutting funds for broadcasting real information to the Cuban people at a time when the internet has been cut from, again, use for the Cuban people. This is not the time to cut democracy funding that goes and helps the cause of freedom in Cuba while the Cubans are standing up suffering horrific consequences by the hands of the violent regime. This is the time, by the way, and I'm hoping that the administration, that the Biden administration will stand up loudly and, frankly, really rally the world in favor of those struggling for freedom and who are now suffering horrifically so, for standing up for freedom in Cuba. This is a time to rally the world in favor of the people and against that regime and those who help that regime stay in power. So I just think it's important to highlight what is going on just 90 miles away from the shores of the United States, what is going on. This committee has a unique opportunity and a unique role to play, and I look forward to working with each and every one of you to do so, and I appreciate and I'm grateful for the solidarity that is expressed by so many of you to those who are struggling, fighting for freedom just 90 miles away. With that, I yield back. Thank you for your indulgence.